What's up, everybody? Alright, welcome back to the channel. Alright, so we are yet again back on RoadCraft. Continuing the contamination map. So we are 91% done with this thing. This is just a massive... It's not a massive map, it's just a lot of things to get done. So I have one more infrastructure request, 4 more objectives, and 1 more side objective to do. So I currently have, I think, 2, actually it might be 3 active objectives. But yeah, getting close to the end. I'm just right now I have to work on collecting toxic waste barrels. And then after that, I'm not sure what else I'm gonna have to do, but that's mostly what I've been doing the last lots of objectives. Okay, so there are 2 main objectives, 1 side objective. So I have to locate this barrel. This is probably the last side objective then. But yeah, so that one is over here. So I'm gonna try and put a road, or put sand, kind of connecting there to this island. And then we should be good with that. I might even kind of go next to it, but yeah, I think here, I mean, I could probably come across here and do that if this doesn't work. But yeah, this is going to be my first option, kind of going straight here. So yeah, we got to get our road equipment up here, which is it's a drive. Right now everything is currently over here. Where? Right here. So I had to work on this, getting out to here to grab that barrel, so that's done. Yeah, this, I was able to fill this no problem. The other spot that I was having issues with was here. So I don't know if I had to just restart the game to get that on, because I dumped literally probably 100 loads of sand here, and it did not fill up whatsoever. Because I would have much preferred to do that, to grab these 2 barrels. There was a barrel here, and then there was a barrel here. I would have much rather have done that and going around here. Because I have a road through there, and then up to the facility here. But yeah, I had to put this road down and then go all the way around here, back around, up to here. So I mean, I got those done. But yeah, this one is gonna be a long way. I gotta go through here, and then I have to go through here, and then here, through the train yard, down here, over to here, down here, back up here. So yeah, it's just a little bit of a drive. Yeah, I'm actually trying to see if I might actually, let me get in this vehicle and see what this looks like. Yeah, so I'm gonna see if I can get this done, and then I'm gonna see if actually the clouds are disappearing. Maybe going across here. I mean, nah, I'm not gonna do that. That's not gonna save me any time whatsoever. Okay, so what I actually probably want to do is grab a um a field service vehicle, probably this one. And actually, who am I kidding? I'm gonna grab this one. Then that way I only have to run this through, and then I can just spawn my road equipment up where I need it though, or actually right in the middle of the map. That's just gonna be easier than driving a dump truck and my grader through here. And I also did get the upgraded field service vehicle, but oh my gosh, these vehicles, I like them, but they don't turn. But yeah, the other one is, it's just a lot bigger. I mean, not that it matters, because there's just plenty of space for it to go through, but alright, I mean, we're almost there actually, so it's not too bad. Yeah, I just have to go around the water treatment plant down here. So I mean, it's really not that bad. It's not that bad if you're only doing it one time. Yeah, that one that I lost rewards for, I had it in the vehicle. I got all the way there, and no, I didn't lose anything until I put my anchors out of my crane, and then that was enough to knock it free, and then drop my rewards down. Yeah, that was pretty lame actually. That's the one I had to grab from the middle of the river on a small island. I spent all the time getting there, get it all the way back, no damage, and then as soon as I put my anchors up, then I'll lose a bonus. Alright, yeah, so we just gotta go just up here. Should see my scalper pretty soon here. And I kept saying that I was going to fix this part of the road, but I never have. Even though right now would be the perfect opportunity, so I might actually do that. Yeah, let's just take care of that real quick. Okay, deployed. We're gonna grab this. And we're also gonna grab this. Alright, so we can shut this off. Alright, I'm just gonna lay some sand down here just to kind of fill all this in. And actually I might go back to this pipe just to make that a little bit easier as well. I mean, I really should have done this like the second thing I did. Actually, let me, I have to start this up. Okay, so that's good, and then we'll just put this over here, get it ready for hopefully a little sand bridge out here. Tree was kind of in my way, so you just move it. Okay, that's not really a good spot. Maybe closer to the sand pile there. Okay, yeah, we'll leave that there. So run through this real quick. Alright, I'll probably just do one more pass there, but I'm just going to hit this up, and then see, well, hopefully I have enough sand here. Yeah, I'm gonna actually go on the other side again, push it over. Yeah, sometimes grading doesn't really work that way. Yeah, I mean, this time it pretty much did. I put a little bit more on that side. Not a whole lot, but enough where you can get over there. Yeah, that's fine. Wait, did it dump sand there? When did it dump sand there? Oh my god. Alright, I'm just gonna fill this little area in. Alright, let me just move this out of the way and then let me get grading through it real quick. Yeah, so hopefully I can put enough sand here to get to that from here. Alright, I can actually see it underneath my truck, so it should be good. Yeah, that's what's always super annoying when it just like takes a huge chunk out, even when it's like flat. I mean, so far this has been working pretty well. I just don't know why it wasn't doing it. It was like there was just like a hole in the bottom of the riverbed in the other one. And it wasn't even like that far of a span. It was probably about this far. But yeah, it looks like we should get over there no problem whatsoever. Alright, so let's get that flattened. Alright. I'd say we're probably almost halfway there. Yeah, I'll probably try and just go just to the side a little bit here. Kind of straight back from here. You can see it pretty clearly on the bottom there. Alright, actually don't have to put too much more down here. Actually, can I just park it right here? Alright, that's gonna be almost one more truckload and then it should be good. I'm not trying to make this like super level or anything, just serviceable mainly. And actually, I really like the water physics in this game. Alright, I think that should almost be good. Yeah, I'm gonna need one more. And basically, it looks like the sand reached there is just a little too deep where I can't actually get to it. Alright, yeah, that's for sure good. Yeah, I'm calling that good. Alright, so let's move this out the way. And then let's grab our cargo crane. What would it be? This one here, where is it spawning? I guess that's fine. I just gotta be super careful with this. Okay. Now I just gotta go drop this off, and then it's gonna be actually quite a bit of a drive. Because it actually has to go over here. But I have to go through the water treatment plants, through here, over this bridge, around here, through the train yard, and then through here, over this bridge, across here, down here, and up here. So it's actually a good little drive. And hopefully we don't hit any bumps too bad and lose part of our reward. That could have been bad. Even bouncing like that is enough to damage it. But I'm just gonna go nice and easy through here. I don't have a certain amount of time I need to use to get there, so every time it gets damaged, I lose money. And this one I don't need to unload because I already have 2 in there inside the circle. I need to drop it off. So once I get this, okay, I'm going. I was like, this doesn't look right, but this is clearly the only way to go. But yeah, I mean, you can do all this, get to the location where you need to drop it off, and then still have a 100% reward bonus, and then you just put your anchors down, and then it gets damaged, and then you lose part of it. Because that's what happened with that middle one, that 66% one. I got it all the way there. I had to get it from the middle of a river on an island. Got it all the way there. Still had a 100% reward, and then I put my anchors down, and then it bounced it just enough where it got damaged. Yeah, sometimes loading and unloading it, if you hit hard enough, it'll damage it and you lose part of your bonus. Yeah, it does not take much whatsoever. If I would go over this too fast, I would have lost part of my bonus. And on these, the bonus is worth more than the actual objective. Nice and easy through here. Yeah, the easiest way to get it anywhere safely is to just keep it in low gear. Unless you have really smooth roads between here and there like this, I'm gonna keep it in low gear so that I'm not hitting bumps too hard or too fast. And then I'll take it out of low gear going through the sand up here. See, now like this, you should actually connect like that sand to the sand. I mean, you really should at least put sand down on, especially the more traveled areas. Because a lot of times that's where you're going to be having the AI run cargo through. And honestly, I don't mind taking my time because these maps will always look really good. Yeah, they've done a lot of good work with the detail and the physics. Yeah, I haven't started this game that long ago. I'm already like 120 hours into the game. I mean, this map by itself was probably easily more than 50 of it, but almost done with this map. Just got to deliver this, and then I have to go to 2 more locations to grab samples or whatever I have to grab there. Yeah, so there's 2 locations, and it looks like I have to grab 3 samples from each location, bring them to the place where we're going right now. But those locations have already made a path and accessible to those spots because I had to get a crane and all kinds of junk out there. So I mean, those should be pretty easy just to extract the other stuff and then head out. Yeah, one of them is up on my base at the top of the map, and then the other one, it's not too far from here. But the only thing is that you have to go all the way around the map. So I might do that one first, just because it's farther. Alright, I just need to go slow around this corner. Alright, almost there, the last 200 meters. it's complete. 15,000 for a reward. Alright, so that was actually a side objective. I think that was the last side objective on this map. There's 2 more here. Infrastructure. I don't have anything right now for infrastructure, so you have to deliver chemicals and then remove waste. I think this is the farther one, yeah. So I have to go down there, but I already have, this is all set up already. I can just go through here. But you know, again, I have to literally go all the way around the map. And it would have been nice to connect it across here. But I tried putting in a bridge and it's just the elevation changes. It doesn't like that. Okay. Yeah, this was actually kind of fun. Going around here. Went all the way around, and then there was two barrels over here. And then there was a barrel here and a barrel here. This is where I was trying to go across the river, but I dumped literally, I'm sure, at least 100 loads of sand in here, and it just was not filling up beyond this point. So, I mean, like I said, I probably just needed to just restart the game or something, but... Okay, so yeah, now we're gonna go ahead, let me track this one. But I'm gonna send my cargo crane up here. Alright, and then we're gonna head this way. And I just saw I have a lot of beams I can sell. Look like 20. So once I'm done with the map, I'll probably grab all that and sell it. And there's a spot where I can farm rubble to make concrete slabs. I might do that, but I mean this map has so much recyclable metal. Like this roll of fence right here. You get a lot of beams or pipes for that. There's lots of vehicles you can recycle. You can make I'm sure at least a couple $100,000 on this map. Man, I keep saying I should fix this right here, but I still haven't. This is like the first section I put sand in on this map. Because at one point this was all covered in water, so I'm pretty much flooded. That was a long time ago. That was probably on like the 4th or 5th stream I did on this map. Now I'm at what 25? Yeah, this was fun too. This was just a giant hole. Had to fill that in to get through here. Okay, so we should be coming up here pretty soon. Yeah, I think we're gonna be going over right here. Yeah, this isn't the best either. It's actually pretty bad. Yeah, I needed to put way more sand down over here. But yeah, I needed to do this because I had to get my crane through here. And I had to deliver like this, I don't know what it is, maybe like a generator or something that's up here. Yeah, this blue thing, I had to bring it through and crane it in. Alright, so it looks like it's just 3 barrels, so. I don't know, yeah, I guess those are barrels. They're not the same, they don't look the same. Alright, but yeah, these are going to be tricky nonetheless. No, stop, oh my gosh, what are you doing? Okay, yeah, just get straight. Okay, now let's try loading these up very carefully. Yeah, because how much is this reward? Open, the bonus is 10,000. Just to deliver them is 65. Actually, I want to grab this one first. I mean, they are basically the same. I think they're just a different color. Yeah, I just don't like being at an angle like this. I just feel like they're gonna tip over. Alright, so far so good. Alright, so moment of truth. Let's see if I can raise my anchors without damaging them. Alright, so yeah. This is about the farthest I can go, because I have to go all the way around the map. That's why I wanted to start here, because it's the biggest pain. Finish with the easier one. Just gotta be careful with all these bumps. This is not the best section I created, but it served purpose. Yeah, this transition up here it's actually pretty bad. I mean, it was fine for delivering stuff and getting equipment out here, but this kind of thing. I mean, the main thing, I had to run power through here, so let me try and get over here. Whew, I was holding my breath on that one. So that's probably going to be the worst part of this whole trip. Yeah, right now we are currently 1,100 meters away, but it's going to go up to about 1,600. Yeah, see, like this, I should have just connected this. And actually, I'm going to be driving by the other 3 I need to grab. I can easily fit 3 more of those in here. So I may just grab those 3 as well and just try and transport 6 of them and get them all done at once. That would probably be obviously the most efficient thing to do. Yeah, the other ones I have to grab are kind of up here by my base. So 2 birds, right? Just gotta get through here. No problem. Alright, yeah, we can go a little bit faster through here. Just don't hit that bump. It's kind of bumpy right here, but yeah, like, well, I don't know why didn't I connect that. I don't know. I really don't. I mean, it was all underwater and that spot was not, so I was kind of just getting to that island to connect spots, but then just didn't connect it to smoothing that out. But I mean, like I said, it was always perfectly fine until I have to run this kind of stuff through it. Because I can get vehicles through there absolutely no problem. You know, just doing stuff like this, you know, it's obviously better if everything's nice and smooth and paved, but don't always have time to do all that. Okay, so those other barrels I have to grab are gonna be past the base, over the bridge. Actually, let me switch the objective here. Yeah, because those are right here, so I can just go through this. So I just have to go over this bridge. No, actually no. I have to go over here. I'm not taking the tracks. I could, but I'm not going to. And then go through here. I mean, this is very bumpy through here. So I just have to take my time going through that. But let's track that so I can see where they're at. I mean, I know where they're at, but now I'm pretty sure these have to go to 2 separate spots in the same area. See, I could easily just take this train bridge, but yeah, train tracks and rocks are a pain on this game. so we just need to cut down here. I really should have fixed this. But yeah, there's like some deep crevices here. Yeah, like this. There's this right here. I probably can. Let me turn around up here. These are all nice and lined up. And it's fairly flat down there, so. I'm not gonna try and get any closer. Great. Oh my god. I just slapped these up with my crane and damaged them. Oh. I don't want that one, I want this one. Yeah, I can probably sneak that one in here. Yeah, I didn't even think my crane was gonna hit those. So dumb, so dumb. Alright, and then these I'm just gonna put in the back here. Okay, but okay, that's not even the ones that were damaged. So the three that I have, those are fine. So how the three that were sitting there already? How were the two of those already damaged? I didn't even look to see if they came damaged because they were just sitting here. I hadn't even touched them yet. Okay, so I didn't mess them up because usually if you like, especially if they're strapped like that, the straps would come off. It looks like they had like an explosion. But I didn't see none of that. That's why I was kind of confused. Yeah, so the ones that were on the ground were already damaged. I think I actually remember seeing that when I was looking at the objectives. Like, one of them was a full, what's it called? A full reward. Yeah, so I don't know how those were already damaged. Alright. I think, yeah, if they're moving, they won't get strapped down, but I think these are all good. Okay, now let's run these up here. I can't really see where I'm going through here. I kind of don't want to go right here, but yeah, so those reward losses are definitely not my fault. I had nothing to do with that. I forgot I had switched the objective, that's why I thought I had damaged them. Oh, see. That's what happens. And those are still 100%, so why? Oh my god, what's up with these barrels? Yeah, it does not take much to damage these whatsoever. But yeah, all three of those got damaged, the other three did not. So, sure. Okay, just gotta get through here. Alright, we're getting closer for sure. We're only 800 meters away. I had those stacked in there so nicely too. And then the nice thing with just grabbing all of them at once for an objective, you don't have to unload them. Because I can do all this, have 100% bonus, and then trying to unload them, if you bang them on the ground too hard, if they slam into something, they get damaged, knocks a reward down. But yeah, there should be some pretty good money once I deliver both of these. And that'll be 2 more main objectives done. I want to say I had 7 total left to do, and I just did 1. This is 2. It looked like there was 1 infrastructure I had to do in like maybe 4. I don't remember if maybe like 4 or 5 main quests to do. But yeah, I just finished my last side objective. Delivering that barrel earlier. Yeah, thinking about it, I could have actually grabbed all of those barrels. I just don't know if 1 more would have fit in here. I mean, I could have made them fit if I was planning on it, but yeah, when I grabbed these first 3, I wasn't really planning on it, and then I kind of thought about it while I was driving to deliver them, and then I was going to be driving by those other ones anyway. Yeah, and again, I don't know why I haven't put sand down here either. I mean, I do know why, because it's not a bad section to drive through. Now this one, on the other hand, clearly should have put sand down here around this bend. Yeah, this spot right here, this was just a huge water hole. Like, this was just water right here. Yeah, this road is pretty nice. I think I gave it like an 8. A solid 7. Alright, and again, have to be very careful right here. Yeah, this is not my best transition because one side goes downhill, one side is kind of straight with different angles. Alright, home stretch. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that these have to go in 2 different spots. Pretty sure one goes here, so maybe just back up to that. And then, oh my god. And I'll lose most of my rewards for those other ones because they fell over. At least I'm glad that they took the good ones first. There we go. Alright, so I actually got 10,000 for that one. Repair the Southern Railway. Oh my gosh. I have to deliver train rails. Alright, so these are probably... Oh, okay. So this is the one infrastructure I have left to do. I just have to plot a route from here to there. Simple. Oh, except it's a semi. Oh my gosh. This may not be simple, actually. Semis are the worst vehicles on here. Especially going up this hill, I might have to pave this, honestly. So where does this go? We're going this way. So this semi is gonna get stuck. Let me see if I can go on this side. Yeah, so it's gonna tell me I have to deliver this somewhere. Okay, so I have to deliver this. Where do I have to deliver this? To the machine yard. Yeah, so I have to bring that all the way up here. Yeah, through here. The machine yard is up there. Okay. Repair the southern railway, so I have to repair that. I have to clear the area of objects. Looks like trees. Oh yeah, so it looks like they built a new train around here. Okay. Alright, but yeah, let's get this delivered. Yeah, I don't know why. Let me track this. Okay. Alright, give me like 2 minutes, I'll be right back. Yeah, this is gonna be... actually, it shouldn't be bad. I should be able to get here. Because the one spot I usually get stuck at, I'm actually going downhill on that part, so... Alright, I think I just have to deliver this, and fix that railway, and then this map should be done. I'm gonna sell all those beams I have. I mean, there's like so many tires and a bunch of stuff you can sell on here. It's just everywhere. Generators, forklifts, that kind of stuff. I mean, there's probably 1,000 barrels on this map too. But ain't nobody got time to collect all those barrels. Oh man, I really hate semis on here. You know what I'm gonna do actually? Where is this? Wrong spot. Let me send it over here. I mean, this is pretty much the only way you can get semis around on this map. And there's enough recycling stuff to make probably 500 beams. Like there's a pile of tires back there. You can sell those. But I'm gonna for sure, because I have 20 beams in my beam facility, I'm gonna for sure sell all that. And there's like a huge pit on this map that has like 100 tires in it. And there's like there's like tons of stuff like tractors, all kind of stuff in this pit. There's only a couple areas, like a couple of the facilities I actually went through and grabbed all the recycling and all this stuff to sell, cleared it all out. But yeah, semi is for sure gonna have a hard time getting up this. It would never make it. Oh, but yeah, now we have to go and tow a semi. Yeah, it would never make it up here either. This would all have to be paved. And I'm not trying to pave any more roads. I'm almost done with this map. Alright, so we are going to winch this, towing on. Alright, let's go, you big dummy. Yeah, it would have had a hard time going through here. I mean, it would have taken a long time. It would have made it, but because I've gone through there with the semi before. Yeah, it's just 99% of the time you don't need to pave the roads unless you're running semis through them. I mean, semis, if they're going uphill, I should specify. Semis going uphill have a hard time on sand. Usually it's not going to be a problem, but the semi would always get stuck here coming from the other way. But yeah, pretty much any time I have a semi, I've done this the last 2 times now. I got it to that point where it got stuck and then I just towed it the rest of the way with this. Because I can just bring this anywhere. And the semi doesn't slow it down whatsoever. Alright, so yeah, we gotta go up here, cut through the back or the side of the train yard, and then go up the hill to the what's it called? I forgot what it's called. Yeah, this would have been such a huge pain going uphill. Even though it's slightly uphill. Alright, and since I did not put a bridge there, I need to go around here. And I should have done that a long time ago too. But this isn't that bad, going through here. Even with the semi, I should get through here no problem. But yeah, this was a crazy map to scout at the beginning. It was crazy. Yeah, that would be the first look live stream I did on this map. But that was pretty much insane. Trying to scout this map. Alright, so we probably gotta go to the side here as usual. And count that. Do I have to be in it? Oh, I just had to unhook it. So the game is frozen right now. So I can't even get out of it. Yeah, I can't do anything. It might crash out. Yeah, because now it's literally frozen. I mean, I smashed a bunch of buttons, so that probably didn't help it, but and this is probably a good place to end anyway, so I'm gonna have to restart the game. It's probably gonna shut the live down, so yeah, just make sure to like the stream, subscribe to the channel, greatly appreciate it, really helps out the channel. I have tons of different playlists from different games, few hundred videos in those playlists, so there's tons of content. I have lots and lots of live streams that I've done, so no shortage of content. So make sure to check that out, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.